Chances are you recently visited us here at Community of Grace on this Ash Wednesday. You received a cup of coffee and a bag of Valentine's Day chocolates with a card that led you to this video. And ashes were placed on your forehead as a reminder that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. These ashes and these traditional words said on Ash Wednesday, as the ashes are placed on our foreheads, they remind us of our mortality. They remind us of our fragility as we enter into a season of reflection and contemplation, a season called Lent. During the season of Lent, I invite you to reflect. I invite you to reevaluate how you shall live. How will you live fully? How will you live faithfully? These ashes on our foreheads, they remind people of faith that we have an opportunity, if not an obligation, to discern how it is that God calls us to live this day and every day. We, the disciples of Christ, we have this season to reconsider what abundant life and what discipleship looks like for each of us. And so we reflect and we repent, changing direction to live as we have been called to live. This season of Lent, this time of reflection about life and how we live, it reminds me of a poem by the Reverend Dr. Benjamin E. Mays. The poem is called 60 Seconds, and I'd like to share that with you. The poem says this: I've only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give an account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. Friends, the question that I invite you to wrestle with again is, how will you live? During this season of Lent, I pray that you wrestle with this question. I pray that you would listen for God's voice as you discern how it is that you shall live. Here at Community of Grace, you're invited to wrestle with us every Sunday morning as we gather for Sunday school at 9 and worship at 10 o'clock. And during the season of Lent, we will be pondering this very question: how is it that we are called to live? Friends, I pray that you have a holy Lent. God's peace.